is just about 20 minutes after. Next on Good Day Chicago, keeping your children healthy. How you can get them to eat healthy food. What you need to know, straight ahead. You're watching Good Day Chicago. You gotta get up early in the morning for this one.
Whether it's to eat your vegetables or lay off the pop, we always want to get our kids interested in eating healthier. Daunting task at times, but our next guest says it's definitely possible. We have parenting expert and author of The Little Blueprint, Katherine Eskovitz. And Katherine, good to see you.
Great to be here.
And you're telling us it's all about planning, and it's all about getting your kid to sort of buy into the plan too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned it because it really is about empowering children to develop their own plan. So if you just try to give kid one healthy meal or trick them by hiding something, that's not going to give them long-term skills to be healthy eaters. The way you have to do that is to make them educated and talk about food and nutrition and make them create their own plan.
Okay, and your book goes into that in detail. Tell us a little
Yes.
bit about a little more about how you go about that.
So the way you go about that and to be a healthy eater, I have a plan, is we took the government, you know, there's no longer the food pyramid, now we have My Plate, and
Right.
Harvard, also School of Public Health, came up with the healthy eating plate. We met with child nutritionists, we studied all the latest research on food science, and basically what we did was teach children some key tips about how to eat healthy, talked about the nutrition and talked about the emotions attached, and then we took them through suggestions, and then at the end they create their own plan to be a healthy eater.
Right.
So the last page of every one of our books on every subject, whether it's sleep or nutrition, is My Plan.
Yeah, here's my plan.
Where a child can create their own plan. That helps them remember what they've learned, and it makes them a part of the process and want to be a part of that process and own it and follow through on it.
Okay.
And so I can tell you some key tips that we
Yeah.
go through in the book.
Please.
We have, first of all, one of the most important things is starting the day with protein. Not enough kids and adults are starting their day with protein. This is going to set the tone for the entire day. How much energy you have, whether you can focus, you can play actively at recess. You have to start the day with protein, whether it's eggs or it could be a fruit smoothie, but there's lots of ways and you have to start with protein. The other thing for children to remember is veggies, vibrant veggies, and a rainbow of fruits. So lots of colors in your fruits and vegetables is going to give you different vitamins and nutrients, and that's very important. And then the last tip, which is so important in our country, is less sugar. Less sugar for everything. It's in all of our processed food.
And sometimes we don't realize it.
We don't
Yeah,
even realize it.
yeah.
We think we're eating fruit and we're just eating sugar in a fruit cup. So less sugar, and of course being active is always very important.
You've brought a couple of interesting
Yes.
kind of lunch options here. One is the
Yes.
let's not do this option, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we have these amazing Planet boxes, which are these stainless steel, eco-friendly food boxes, so the food doesn't get all over each other. I love this as a parent. This solved a lot of problems for us. And basically what we have here is white bread. You really want to stick to whole wheat. And in fact, even multi-grain is not necessarily whole wheat. It has to say whole flour or whole wheat. So we don't want white bread because it strips away the healthy nutrients and fiber. Fruit cups don't count as fruit, and again, all sugar.
They don't count as fruit because there's too much sugar.
It's all sugar. It's taking away the healthy part, all the fiber and all the nutrients.
All right.
Here we have a beautiful, beautiful lunch. And wheat bread with it, you can put other cheeses. There's so many different possibilities. Kids can, what I love about Planet Box is that kids can pick out the magnets for the outside, but they can pick out the healthy fruits and vegetables for the inside. So you have all these colors. You have a low sugar yogurt that can go with the fruit. You have the vegetables and you have the protein. And kids can learn these food groups with Planet Box because they have the portion control and they have the different compartments.
Okay. All right. And even if you don't want to go to this extent, you're saying the basic idea is to get your kid involved and let he or she really participate in the process, and that goes a long way to getting them to try things and be more interested in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The most important thing is that children have their own little blueprint, their own plan to be healthy eaters. That is going to give them skills for life to eat healthier.
All right. To be a healthy eater, My Balanced Plate, I Have a Plan by Katherine Eskovitz. Good stuff. Thanks for being here.
It was
We
a pleasure.
appreciate it. All right. Good job.